Hey guys, just want to give a little update. I've been kind of MIA lately because I didn't feel like getting on Facebook or posting anything. Um, a lot is happening, like, I guess, emotionally every single day. So it's like very dense, and I just posted like the last couple days of videos. Um, One thing that happened was I went to the bank and closed my business account and had a very interesting conversation with the man there. When sometimes before you get into the role of being a customer and you actually talk like a human being to the person in front of you, you learn something. And he had this guy, Monty, had this sparkle in his eye, and he was like, yeah, I I just got a job here. It's not really what I thought it would be, but and I kind of got the idea that he was just doing it. I got a kid. He's doing, making money, and so I said, "What do you love to do?" He's like, "Well, if I had mine in it." I'm like, "No, no, no. If money wasn't an issue, what do you want to do? What do you really want to do?" He's like, "Honestly, surf and play music." And I was like, "Do it." And he started to kind of like chuckle like a little kid, like kind of like, no, I can't do that. I'm not, no way. So that was a fun experience. And another thing that happened was when I landed in LA and Lisa picked me up, I felt like such like kind of bliss when I was in the car with her. Like I was like, this is exactly where I'm supposed to be. And later on that day, I think it was later on that day, um, I asked her if she was going to go to the Dolby Theater event, the Kyle Cease event that's in a month, that's in LA, because I had requested to volunteer. And I didn't get to volunteer. I sent them a video of Calagoing, and there's certain criteria of, they have their reasons for letting people volunteer. They want to make sure that, for reasons that they explain that were really important to them, that they would like to have any volunteer should have already been, had already attended a 2 day live event. And I had just attended the entrepreneurial shift, which was 2 days, and but they wanted it to be something like the Dolby Theater, because the entrepreneurial shift is a little bit different. Apparently, I didn't know that, and then so they said, we're happy that you wanted to volunteer, but you know, you don't fit the criteria. I mean, she didn't say it that way, but I understood, and I was like, okay. Um, Um, and then she said, but you're welcome. Obviously, there's still tickets you can buy. And I'm like, well, I'd obviously love to come, but I don't have the funds right now. And if it's right for me to be there, then something will show up. So it did. My friend Lisa is giving me one of her extra tickets that she has. So that was really funny that kind of worked out. I had no idea that me choosing to stay in LA could ever lead to going to another event. Like, that's the last thing that I thought would happen. And I've gotten a new clarity of kind of time wise, like what exactly I need to do. And that came about with me obviously writing, but I don't have a computer. And writing a book on a Word document on my phone is possible, but I don't know how practical and time efficient that would be. Like, with my thumbs would fall off probably, but then I get this idea, like, I gotta go find the library. So now I made myself a library card, and I'm gonna be I have intervals of 2 hours, so I'm gonna kind of hop around to each library and just type away. And I don't know. I'm just kind of I think the rest will take care of it. Uh, Learning to trust is gonna be um, this kind of phase of life. That's the lesson that I'm learning right now. Trusting the process. Um, I feel like there's so many other things that I want to say and so many other stories, but I want to make this one short. 6 minutes isn't that short, but all is perfect.